Oishi wana honate. Oishi wana ho. Oishi no wana honashina wanata. Oishi no wana ho. Aho, aho. I want to thank my beautiful sister, the drum, my beautiful grandmother. Aho. How beautiful she plays, how beautiful she looks. I was able to craft her with my hands, and with my friend Mate Overland Berglund. She painted her in her style, in her shamanic style, and she's ready to be taken by somebody for the holidays or for their medicine or whatever the case may be. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name's Anthony Rodriguez, Walking Crow, and this is a transformational sacred drum medicine. And tonight I want to talk about something. For those of you who haven't heard of who I am or what I talk about, I'm a local medicine man. I'm from Los Angeles. I was living part-time in Sedona. I'm back in LA. I travel up and down the coast of California to do different events. I have clients in Los Angeles. I have clients in Sedona. I have clients in the Palm Springs and Joshua Tree area. So I've been pretty busy. I'm a shamanic drum maker. I make ceremonial drums in a sacred way, in a ceremonial way that allows you to be personalized and personal with your medicine. When I make a drum for you, that drum is strictly for you. It's not for you to give to somebody else. It is for you. If you want a drum to give to somebody else, I will make that drum and we will set the intentions for that person. With tobacco, with sage, with spirit, with all our relations. Happy Moonday. It's Moonday. That's right. This week we're going to go into the full moon and we're going to go into the winter solstice a day apart. And it's a beautiful time of year. It's a time of letting go. We will be going into the den of winter. We will be hibernating through the winter in earth with all our relations. The direction of the north, direction of earth, direction of winter, direction of buffalo, direction of grizzly bear, direction of rest, wisdom. Do you understand the medicines? Hey, all my brothers and sisters. So, saying that, on the December 20th in Hayward, California, with Ingrid Turner, an incredible medium, her and I are teaming up to do a solstice event where we are going to be I'm going to be doing fire ceremony where we write down our intentions of letting go and our intentions of moving into of manifestation, of going into the den, and we're going to do fire ceremony where you pick up tobacco, where you put it into the fire with your intentions, and you pick up an acorn, which is symbolic of dying in and of yourself so you can become the mighty oak. And you'll collect an acorn and you will take it with you, and we will go into journey. And then when we come out of journey, we will go into session with Ingrid Turner, and she will be doing readings for the rest of the evening, and we will be incorporating those readings with your experience, with what your experience was along with the journey, and what the evening was for you. It's a celebration. It's a cutting of the cords, if you will. It's a letting go, and it's a stepping into at the same time. We're going to go into the den and rest, and in lieu of and waiting for springtime, new beginnings. So something else I want to bring up: the physical aspect of emotional trauma and how most miss the mark. How your emotional trauma manifests in the physical pain that you suffer. When you go through things, when you have neck pain, when you have back pain, depending on where it is in your back, is where the trauma lies in your body, where you got stuck when that trauma happened to you. How many of you carry those traumas around, carry around the physical pain of the emotional trauma, and you've never taken the two and put them together and figured it out? This is the work that I do. I'm here to help people with the traumas that they've gone through, so they don't have to smoke the rest of their lives because they don't know how to be loved, because they don't know how to ask for love, because they don't know how to ask for what it is that they want. They smoke pot, they smoke cigarettes, and it's a short-term solution to a lifetime problem which you'll never solve with cigarette, smoking tobacco, or pot. You won't. And you can use the excuse, like a lot of people do, that it's a sacred medicine, but that's bullshit because you don't tend to the wound. You don't tend to the trauma. If you tend to the trauma and tend to the wound, and you do something about what that wound was and what that trauma was, and you learn to embrace it instead of fight it or run from it, you can smoke those things like you can have an aperitif, a drink, or a dessert, or a fine wine or something. You use it in a different way, but you're using it as medicine, and it's not the medicine that you need. The medicine that you may need for the smoking of the cigarette or the smoking of the pot is heart, lungs, air. I love, I'm loved. Do you love me? Do you have a minute? I need to talk to somebody. Can I have a hug? Asking for the things that you want for the purpose of healing yourself and healing others around you. Aho. My work is about healing myself. My work is about healing others. And those ebb and flow and intertwine. And both healings happened at the same time. There are a lot of people in the healing world that think that they can't heal people, they can't work on people because they have healing to do. Well, one heals the other and the other heals the other. So for those of you who have stopped doing healings on others, you need to get to work, because you can't get healings or get healed hiding in the closet from yourself. Aho. Aho shinawana. Honata. Aho shinawana. Hey, can I get a witness? Aho. So, what is the wound that manifests in your body? Do you have do you have lower intestinal problems? Root chakra? Do you have issues in your urinary tract or in your sacral area? Aho. Do you have stomach problems? Do you have ulcers? I'm talking about earth, water, fire. Do you have cancer in your heart, in your lung, in your breasts? Do you have lung disease? Heart, air, lungs. I love, I'm loved. Where do those problems manifest, and where do they land in your body? And are you willing to take the time? Are you willing to take the time? Oishino, oishino, oishino. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready to take the time and do something about your wound instead of waiting for Mr. Right or Mrs. Right now to take care of it for you? Because that's what a lot of you are waiting to do. Aho shinawana honata, aho shinawana. Hey. Who's going to save me? Who's going to throw me the lifesaver? Oh, never mind. Who's going to be my lifesaver? You know what? This world is full of lifesavers, and I got to tell you, I don't need a lifesaver anymore. I spent a lifetime trying to be with somebody who would love me back, and that's not going to happen because I didn't know how to love me. I'm going to repeat it. I didn't know how to love me. I didn't know how to love me, and I had to learn how to love me. By saying no, by saying no to things that aren't good for me. I used to be 238 pounds. I would stuff my feelings. I would stuff my hurt. I would stuff my wound through the fifth chakra of not speaking about the things that I should have spoken about, that I speak about now. I was 238 pounds, and now I'm barely 150, soaking wet, or with clothes on. Sometimes I'm 147, sometimes I'm 153. But I float in that space because I'm unwilling to carry the bondage that hurts, the wounds, the baggage that I carried for a lifetime. For 50 years I carried that stuff, and I didn't know how to be a better man. I didn't know how to be a better son. I didn't know how to be a better brother. I didn't know how to be a better lover. I didn't know how to be a better friend. I do now, because I love me. The most sacred part of my life is me. And I am willing to care for me any way that I can. It's not going to be doing what you want me to do. It's not going to be listening to what it is you think I should do, or whatever the case may be. I'm going to do what I have to do because what I want to do makes me happy. Aho, are you happy? Or are you busy waiting for your husband to do it for you, or your child to do it for you, or your child to, become an attorney so they can be something that you never could live up to being, or whatever the case may be, putting the pressure on somebody else. Do you want to be a better parent because you had shitty parents? How many of you have had shitty parents and don't admit it because you don't want to hurt anybody's feelings? Fuck that. They don't worry about your feelings. I've often said that I am not a product of love. I am a product of desperation. I'm going to smudge when I say this. I'm a product of desperation, and I'm not saying it because I'm a victim, because I'm nobody's victim. I am no victim of anything. Oishi no, no, I am not a victim of anybody. Aho. I often say I'm not a product of love. I am a product of desperation, because the alcoholic was running from the pain that he was running from, and the enabler was running from the pain that she was running from, and bam, they found each other, and they had 5 kids. I'm the second of 5. But that doesn't mean I was a product of love. I was a product of desperation. Those two didn't know how to love each other. Where are they going to learn how to love each other? Where were they going to learn how to love each other? From the places that they came from. That doesn't happen. And as much as they try to make it happen in the marriage, it doesn't happen, because he keeps drinking and she keeps enabling, and these kids are watching everything that's going on. And guess who became an alcoholic? And I've got 27 years, coming up on 27 years sober. I shouldn't have had to go through that, but I chose my parents. Creator Great Spirit gave me the opportunity to choose my parents, so I could be the repair in the lineage, and I got to fix those, and I get to fix those things that they're never going to be able to fix. And I'm not blaming anybody. I'm not holding their feet to the fire. That's just the way things are. That's my awareness. That's my understanding. That's it, and that's all. Oishino. I'm going to ask you again. Oishino. Oishino. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Oh, I am ready. I am ready. I am ready to go into the den of winter and relinquish my kung fu grip on the hold of things that I've been holding on to all year. I'm this close and I'm that far, and I'm ready right here, right now. Join us on the 20th in Hayward, California. Go to my Facebook page and find that link. Find that announcement for that event. And then on the 22nd, we are in Nevada City. I am in Nevada City with Ingrid Turner, and we are going to redo that solstice celebration, cutting of the cords, letting go of the intentions all over again, because it's necessary. And we're going to do it under the night of the full moon. The moon is going to be full on the 22nd, because it goes full on the 21st. And we'll still be in the energies. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready to let go of those things which aren't yours to carry? Are you ready to heal yourself? Are you ready to heal others? Are you ready to be the example of what is? I am the example. I'm not a perfect example, and I don't want to be a perfect example. I want you all to know that I am fallible, that I have been riddled with trauma, and I have been riddled with hurt, and I have been riddled with pain, but I can walk forward and stand up and be rooted and fruited. I can be the tree that doesn't get knocked down by the 4 winds. And what are your 4 winds? Aho. What are your 4 winds? Aho shinamana honata. Aho shinamana hey. Reach out to me. I'm doing group mentoring sessions on Mondays and Wednesday nights at 7 p.m. It's $25 for a session, or 5 sessions for $100. You can sign up on that event, on the event links on my event page. You can also come out on the 29th. We're going to be making drums in Los Angeles. We're going to be making beautiful drums just like this. They won't be painted, but you can send them off to be painted by Mati. She's in Denver, and she does some incredible work, and I do incredible work. You know, I'm the one who made this beautiful 15-inch elk hide drum. So between Great Spirit, Great Mother, and the power of the four-legged that gave themselves for this drum, and the power of the tree, the grandmother that gave herself to be the frame of the drum, and the mallet and the skin, aho. You know, they gave themselves, and I'm going to honor, and we honor. Are you ready to honor you? Are you ready to honor Mother Earth? Are you ready to honor Great Spirit? Are you ready to honor every single person that comes into your life or that hasn't come into your life yet? Oishino, oishino, oishino. My name's Anthony Rodriguez, and this is the Transformational Sacred Drum Medicine. And I'm going to sing us out with a song that I wrote. It's a spirit-based song. I don't know what the words mean, but it doesn't matter. Aho, aho. Thank you, brothers and sisters. Is thank you, my brothers and sisters. My name is Anthony Rodriguez, Walking Crow, and this is the Transformational Sacred Drum Medicine, asking you to have a blessed and beautiful Moonday. Aho, Shinawanase.